What are your thoughts with Mr. Elon Musk precisely asking, where is the wildest party? I'm on holiday mode. I can fly over. Epstein, let me know what time is it when it's time to rock and steady and go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more Epstein files, and this shit just gets worse and worse and worse. Today we're focusing on Elon Musk. Now, this guy sent an email basically asking when is the wildest party going to be happening on Epstein's island. Now, between you and I, if you're, hitting up your mate, he's hosting some parties, he gets a bit wild, and you send him an email or a text that's like, yo, when is it really going down? What do you really think is happening? What are you expecting to be receiving at that party? You're expecting for some debauchery. Elon Musk a while ago came out and said that, Epstein invited him to his island and he didn't go. He didn't want to go. Long and behold, these new releases, these new files basically show that he was not only keen, the guy was on holiday mode. So he decided to dispatch an email, find out when the latest party was going to be happening so he could attend. Given what we now know about the Epstein files, what do you think went down at that party? Obviously, we don't really know. We ain't got the footage, we ain't got the pictures, we ain't got nothing. But one thing is for sure, all these super powerful, rich, wealthy people being implicated in some sort of a connection with this Epstein guy is absolutely insane. If you and I did anything that was remotely close to any of these guys, what could be true, what could not be true, there would be smoke and there's probably fire and would be in jail by now. But what's currently happening right now? These guys are living their life as per usual, making billions of dollars. One is a president doing what he wants. And of course, these are allegations, so we haven't got anything proven. But given that one of them is at the highest level of power, one is the richest man in the world, do you really think the state, the government, has any sway, any power in being able to hold them accountable? I just don't think they do. And so we may never find out who really is guilty for committing these crimes. Yet again, we have kids involved in this. We potentially have some murders, allegedly. We don't know. But one thing is for sure, this stuff is dark, man. We got lots of dark things happening. And the odds of it all just being a prank or something that didn't happen is just not right. We already have images of Clinton, Trump, condoms, you name it. We have all that stuff. And to make matters worse, Mr. Bill Gates, the guy worked his butt off in the early years, made one of the most powerful operating system, Microsoft and all this stuff. And his legacy is basically going down the drain. He will never be able to live this out. He can't. The allegations are just too damning. We have claims about, him catching stuff, trying to get antibiotics to give to his wife and all this different stuff. And when his wife divorced him, man, that sounded crazy. But now she was getting out before the train really hit. She was like, I'm out of here. There's some wild stuff that's about to drop about your ugly ass, and I'm not here. Give me those 3,500 billies, and I'm out of here, But really sit back and just zoom out of this whole situation. We live in a world where we thought you do good, you do right, you go to work, you go to your university, you raise a family, you be a good person. But yet the people that are in the most powerful positions in our world are involved in absolutely debaucherous situations. Yeah. How about us have some, wild fantasies? You might want to get a bit freaky here and there. But kids, abuse. With all that money, you would think you'd be able to pay for things that you want legally. There's legal brothels and there's legal, establishments out there that you can get freaky without having to ruin someone's life. And now there's 3.5 million files out there, crazy amounts of it, that basically no human can really go through and really understand something. But one thing is for sure, where there's smoke, there is fire. And ladies and gentlemen, there's way too much smoke in this situation. There has to be fire somewhere. Even though we may not see it, we may not feel the heat of this fire, but there has to be fire somewhere. Hopefully one day, for the sake of these victims, something actually is done. Because we don't know the amount of people that got caught up in this crazy, disgusting, debaucherous situation where you thought you were going to get a modeling job. Next thing you know, you're buried deep 7 foot under the ground because you just wanted to follow your dreams. This is too much. This is crazy. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are your thoughts with Mr. Elon Musk precisely asking, where is the wildest party? I'm on holiday mode. I can fly over. Epstein, let me know what time is it when it's time to rock and steady and go. I'm ready. No matter what accomplishments this guy has, been able to do, I can't just look at these people the same way no more. I just can't. I just can't do it. This is too much. Too much. If this guy came out with flying cars, I'd be like, damn, dude, you were asking for the wildest party out there with Mr. Epstein. Come on, man. But yeah, Elon, bruh. Come on. Mr. Billy Gates. Come on. Mr. Bill Clinton. Come on. And whoever that's sitting in your house right now, knowing that you partake in these debaucherous activities, come out into the light. Let us know how freaky you really are. Let us judge you for the person you really are. Let them dark secrets come out of the closet along with your debaucherous tendencies. Alright? Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Zoom out. Really think about this. Take a pause before you write a comment. Really think about this. The most powerful people in the world, doing the nastiest, debaucherous, craziest things along with murder and kids. Come on. This is wild. Try not to get too deep into it. I ain't putting no B-roll over this. No text, no nothing. It's not needed. You know what I mean? I don't want this stuff on my computer. I don't. It's just crazy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And yes, I'll be in the comment section. I'll be reading what you got to say. Take the time. Write out some crazy shit, man. Let us know how you really feel. Alright? I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.